I will explain how to write a macro program. So just I'm writing a sample program. Just I'm giving a comment like sample program. First subject name. See that subject name is anything. Only just now we discussed macro name rules like max 255 characters, no spaces, first letter should be alphabet. So that macro name and the subject name both are same. So you can give any name except predefined keywords. Just enter. See subject name, after that press enter. Automatically we'll get open bracket, close bracket and end subject also. Now we'll write a simple code in this. Just I'm checking like range of A1 colon G10 is equal to, just I'm writing Excel map. See, this is the way to write a macro. Just subject name in this range of A1 colon G10, then say Excel map. So this is the way to write a sample program. Next, after writing a sample program, we'll execute that program. Now we'll see execution of a program. So there are two things, F8 and F5. So there is an option directly, there is run subject or else user form. So in that you can press F5, otherwise you can use a shortcut called F8. So we'll use F8 and F5. So in this anyone you can use. So by using F8 you can execute line by line. By using F5 you can execute that entire program at a time. My advice is to use F8 only, because so that you can understand for which line which output you will get, and if there is any error in this VBA code you can understand very quickly and you can resolve, you can debug that errors also. Now we'll execute this program. Just I'm writing this program inside the module. Look at there, inside the module only. Just go to the insert, there are user form, module, class module. I'm selecting module. So in that only we need to write the code so that you can execute in any sheet and in any workbook. So first press F8, say first line, second line, third line. Look at there. In the backend, in the Excel, just I got the result like Excel map from A1 to G10. So once after completion of the program, we'll execute this by using F8 or F5. So you can use F5 also. For example, I'm changing Srinivas. Just press F5. Look at that immediately. So that complete entire program will execute at a time by using a shortcut F5. F8 means we'll execute line by line. So friends, this is the way we'll write a macro code and we'll execute the macro. Next, once after creating a macro, we need to save this workbook. Just like Excel workbook, we need to save this macro Excel workbook also. But here we cannot save directly. For example, Ctrl+S and you can give any name here. For example, just I'm giving my file name is like sample and see that save as type is Excel workbook. By default it will be Excel workbook. So if you are clicking on a save option, the workbook will save, but there is a problem. Only this Excel workbook will save, but not that VBA editor code. Next time if you want to see the code, you cannot, just because we are saving this workbook as an Excel file, not Excel macro file. So that's why just go to the save as type, select Excel macro enable workbook, so that Excel along with the macro code also, the file name is any name, and the save as type you should be select Excel macro enabled workbook, then say save. Go to the file, close, again open this next time. Look at the sample. And first of all, it is asking to enable the macro. See, enable macros. So there is a notification. Why? Because in the developer tab there is an option called macro security. So in that there are 4. So first one is disable all macros without notification, disable all macros with notification, disable all macros except digitally signed macros, and enable all macros. See, that last one is not recommended because macros means what? Automation. We are using for automation purpose. If you are doing enable for all the time, backend automatically all the programs are going to execute immediately. So I'm selecting disable all macros with a notification so that you will get a notification whenever you require. You can enable the macro and you can start execute macros. Then okay, so where it is in the developer macro security, by default we are selecting the second option, disable all macros with notification. This time just I want to protect this code so that other persons they cannot see this code. Just go to the tools, VBA project properties, protection, lock project for viewing. Okay, tools, VBA project properties, go to the protection, select lock project for viewing, password and confirm password, then say okay. Just go to the tools, VBA project properties, protection, select lock project for viewing, password, confirm password, okay. Now save this, Ctrl+S, again close this. Again open this file. See, again it is asking enable macro. Just go to the developer, click on Visual Basic. Look at there, it is not showing any kind of macros. Just click on VBA project. It is asking password. Give the password, say OK, and go to the modules. Go to the module 1. Now you are able to see the macro code in this VBA editor. So like this you can protect the VBA code also by giving the password.